So the tradition here on this channel is that before the beginning of every series, I come in here the morning of the game, first game, and we just talk, we just chat. And at the beginning of this series, Stanley Cup Final, it was no different. And I attempted to relay a message that most of you got that drew the parallel between my 27 or more year journey as a dog dad and things that I was trying to accomplish, and the Panthers, who had gotten so close to the pinnacle last year, only to fail and to dedicate themselves to getting right back here. And in the comments of that video, there was a ton of support as usual, but there's always one. There's always one. There's always one. Every comment section, there's always one. Now, I don't want you to go back and bash anybody. That's not what this is about. But somebody said, what the hell are you even talking about? This is too deep for a hockey game. I thought about responding and replying. A couple of you did. And as we sit here this morning, or as I sit here this morning, it's really early. Fluffy's got me up early. I got to thinking about that comment and said, you know what? No. Not only was that video not too deep for a hockey game, but maybe it wasn't even deep enough. Because sports is life. This is life. There is no subject on the planet that brings more people together for a common cause than sports. None. And especially now these days where everything is so divided, I think we should all just take a moment and appreciate that they're given interviews in the Stanley Cup Final press conferences in multiple languages. Now, what other sport does that? I assume soccer. I assume soccer, right? But where else are you going to see? All right, we're gonna stop asking questions in English, and now we got Finnish, and we got Swedish, and we got Russian, and where else you finding that? We got people on the stream from Finland, Sweden, Russia, etc. I think we even had somebody from Pakistan at some point. That might be a little bit off. But I know there's been a couple of countries I've been like, really? I know we had somebody from Brazil. So, no, but that video wasn't too deep. In fact, it was dead on. Because right now, this is life. Now, I drew the parallel to my own life, but we've all been there. We've all of us, no matter how old you are, unless you're about 4, but no matter how old you are, you've failed at something and gotten your ass back up and said, no, not this time. Not this time. And you have had tunnel vision until you completed that project. Well, today might be the end of that project. It might not be. Just like game 1, there's no panic if you lose, although there will be celebration if you win, right? So it's not exactly like game 1. Now, we as the fans, I don't know about you, but a little bit, but I feel good. This is a different team. I think it was Dangle that said yesterday, and I agree with him completely, that this year's Panthers would just wax last year's Panthers. Last year's team didn't quite understand how good they were. Now this team knows it, and they just go out there and they show it, and they show it, and they show it, and they show it every night. Now, that doesn't guarantee that we're going to win this game and have the celebration and everything else that comes with it tonight. It's coming. It's coming. This team is not fixing to drop 4 straight. And as annoying as it would be to go through the next several days with Edmonton fans saying, we're going to do it, the prospect of winning at home should even that out. But I say, let's finish this now. Let's wrap this up. It's been a long enough wait. And from the looks of these players, I think that's what we're fixing to do. Now, the third period the other night, that sort of, in my opinion, that was a good thing. Because like Vegas last year, before they closed this out in Game 5, they had a 2-0 lead, and then it was 2-1, and we came so close to tying that game before Vegas finally broke it open. But for a few minutes there, Vegas was like holding that stick just a little bit tight. And that's going to happen just about in every championship game series at the end there. The team that's fixing to win is going to swallow. They're going to swallow. It's okay. They're human. Why? Because sports is life. And so whatever happens today, yeah, there's going to be a different, huge range of emotions between the difference between winning it finally and having to wait another few days. But in a game where the Panthers could win the Cup, for you Panther fans, and for any of you, but especially Panther fans, when the game starts, look over to your left, look over to your right. Maybe you only got someone to your left. I hope you're not alone. But the chances are that you're with somebody that you consider your ride or die. It don't get more life than that. These are the moments. I still remember sitting there on my couch with my dog. The dog that I was trying to draw the parallel to in the video that I made that made me come out and make the other video where the guy said I was being too deep. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's on the men's channel. The rest of the content might not be popular. But that video I did, it's just a podcast with me, by myself at like midnight, just talking about the story of how Fluffy came to be into my life. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's worth the half hour. And so as we're sitting there, you know, personally, life has brought me circumstances today that in other moments I would have been furious. I would have been agitated. My ex-wife decided on Father's Day weekend, in the middle of the Cup final, to make plans to take Matthias, who would love to be here today, to make plans to take him to see a Stevie Nicks concert, which, that's my wife's thing. But so he won't be here. The point is he won't be here if they win. And I had to pause for a second and realize, okay, I have to observe and allow this. I just have to say, it just is meant to be Kyle and I and Fluffy. That's what we got. So, whether or not we win or not today, take a good look around you. That's life. That's your life. That's the life you've built or the life you've been thrust into, whatever it may be. Panthers right now are going through their own tunnel of life. We'll put it that way. I say they finish today. I think that I feel good about this. I don't know how much sleep I got last night. I don't know if I'm going to be able to nap today. I don't know how I'm going to feel if that moment finally comes. It's just been so much this year. One dog dying. Fluffy can't figure out if he's dead or alive most days. So it's been a year. Let's do this today. Let's do this today. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's the right time to do this. I know some people want to win in Florida, but no. Let's wrap this up today, Panthers. That's it. There will not be a noon live. We're gonna go dark, as they say. Kyle and I both need to just chill a little bit, and we'll see you 1/2 hour before the game. Now I will have a community post out about some special things that will be planned for the post game on the stream. Should we win? That's it. We'll see you then.